Welcome to Parallel Universe. He walked away from Hollywood 2 years ago, $20 million of film, 2 Golden Globes, and a career that redefined comedy entirely, and said simply that he had enough, done enough, and was enough. Then this week Jim Carrey stepped back into the spotlight for one extraordinary night in Paris. Shoulder-length hair. A César Award. An entire speech delivered in French. And a new girlfriend nobody knew existed. The internet declared him completely unrecognizable. His fans declared him happier than he has ever looked. Both things, it turns out, are absolutely true. Stay with us. James Eugene Carrey was born on January 17, 1962, in Newmarket, Ontario, Canada, the youngest of 4 children raised in a working-class family where money was scarce and laughter was currency. His father Percy was, by Jim's own repeated description, the funniest man he ever knew. When the family hit financial rock bottom and lost their home, teenage Jim worked 8-hour factory shifts after school just to help keep things together. That particular combination, deep love, real hardship, and an absolute compulsion to make people laugh, produced something the entertainment world had genuinely never seen before. Ace Ventura. The Mask. Dumb and Dumber. Liar Liar. The Truman Show. Man on the Moon. Back-to-back Golden Globe wins. A $20 million per film salary that made him the highest-paid comedian in Hollywood history. Jim Carrey didn't just succeed, he redefined what cinematic comedy could look like, feel like, and mean. And then, with characteristic unpredictability, he announced in 2022 that he was stepping back from Hollywood entirely, saying publicly that he had enough, had done enough, and simply was enough. This week, Jim Carrey emerged from that retirement for one extraordinary night in Paris, receiving an honorary César Award at the 51st César Film Awards, France's equivalent of the Oscars. He walked the red carpet in a black tuxedo with shoulder-length hair that sent social media into immediate frenzy. Then he delivered his entire acceptance speech in French, tracing his ancestry back 300 years to a great-great-great-great-grandfather who left St. Malo in France for Canada, closing with a joke about his mediocre French before unleashing a final burst of his legendary facial expressions that brought the entire room to its feet. He was accompanied by his daughter Jane, his grandson Jackson, and the woman he publicly thanked as his sublime companion, girlfriend Menzie, a Los Angeles-based actress and artist with whom he has been quietly together since 2022. The Jim Carrey of 2026 is 64 years old, worth an estimated $180 million, and living a life that looks almost nothing like his Hollywood peak. He paints. He sculpts. He creates political cartoons. He is a grandfather. He speaks French badly and finds it hilarious. He skipped the red carpet press line entirely, leaving journalists standing, and fans online declared it the most Jim Carrey thing he had ever done. The door to acting remains technically open, but only, he has said, if something arrives that feels genuinely important. So far nothing has qualified. And he seems genuinely, peacefully fine with that. Jim Carrey spent 30 years making the world laugh at everything. Now he is spending his quieter years finding things to genuinely smile about himself. The look may have changed. The hair is longer. The face that launched 1,000 impressions is 64 years old now. But standing on that Paris stage this week, speaking imperfect French to a room that gave him a standing ovation anyway, Jim Carrey looked like exactly what he has always been underneath the performance. A boy from Newmarket, Ontario, who just wanted to make people feel something. Still doing it. Still absolutely magnetic. Still, unmistakably, himself.